I was a lucky child, luckier than most Afghan people. After I finished school, my father, a successful businessman, sent me to America to complete my education. America became my second homeland, so I studied public health here when Russia invaded Afghanistan. The war broke out. My father lost everything he had. My family had to flee abroad to the refugee camp. 5 years later, I could bring them to America and give normal life, but my heart was with Afghan people. And as soon as everybody settled, as soon as everybody got a job, everybody went to school, then I just took off and went to the refugee camp in Pakistan. Life was a living hell in a camp. People were devastated. Almost everyone lost their family members. When I look at those women, when I look at those children, I felt that this society is completely fall apart. This society is right now, not only they are traumatized, they are not healthy, they are not aware of what's going around. This society needs something to really change them. At that time, I realized that education is a way out. I knew that it would be a long process and it's a lot of suffering. I must sacrifice. And that moment was that the time that I decided, no matter how long it will take, no matter how hard it will be for me, no matter how threatening it will be for me, I'm going to stay here. To begin, I needed support of somebody who had an authority over community. I found a mullah and I went to his house. It was a camp in a very remote area in the mountains of Pakistan. For months, I went to his house with 2 other trainers. Every day, I gave him a lesson how to teach. Then, in their compound, I started school 1 tent, and then the next day, 7 tents inside his compound we opened. Then we start having school after school, 27 school, 15,000 students in that refugee camp. In 1995, Taliban took over Afghanistan. They banned education for women. They completely forbidden women to go out of their house without men. For breaking it, women could be hit by lashes, put in jail, or even executed. People from Afghanistan came to me. They requested a school inside Afghanistan. And said, my policy is that you give me the teacher from that community. You must protect the school, all of you. And then I will provide salary, I provide training, and I will open the school. I opened ED underground school inside Afghanistan during the Taliban. Most of the students were girls. If Taliban saw the school, they would kill us right in the spot. To ensure the security, I set up a system that students don't come once. They come every hour, always in hijab, so they don't attract attention. I am proud that many of those female students are running the country today. After Taliban fell in 2002, our Afghan Institute of Learning was not underground anymore. We renamed our school Women Learning Centers. Many Afghan women are still illiterate, so we teach both kids and adults. We empower women. They are not only completing high school, they are studying about democracy, about rule of law, about good governance, about leadership, about entrepreneur. At the same time, we give them a skill how to sew, tailoring, embroidery, and then once they learn, then we give them a sewing machine, a table, iron, and they go in their home and they start their own businesses. Sometimes people said, you are an activist. I said, no, I'm not an activist. I'm an educationalist. So my objective is to achieve that every single child in Afghanistan go to school and be educated. Because I believe strongly that education is the key issue to bring down poverty, provide good health. It makes people to really have a status in life. So point is that education is something that is really changed life.